Hello and welcome to Let's Play Old Games and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. We are playing the career with Velan Racing. We are in season 7. We have done 12 races. Singapore was sort of a mixed race for us. Surikov finished 5th, which was better than what we usually do, but Cristiano, he was doing fine up until the last few laps when he crashed into, I think, Balcazar and basically got a drive through and ended up outside the points. So next up is Sydney, and it is dry. Now Sydney is a good track for us when it's wet. If it stays dry, then we are in big trouble, because this is also a track where we are not good. Hard for win. Now she'll obviously ask about the accident, so we'll just ignore her. Let's look at the sponsor. So we need another sponsor for slot 5. This was the 9th or above, so we need somebody better here. Our race management has dropped quite a bit. Our loyalty and financials are good. We have 5 wins this season, so we are doing very well here. Our job is safe. We are on target with our objective. Car repair is done. Let's see the sponsors. Okay, 3rd or above, Iceni Security will pay us 750. Ambrosia will pay us 300,000 upfront and 7,000 for 6th or above. Akos will pay us 750 upfront, but they'll pay us 650 for 6th or above. So we'll go with we'll go with 6. 6th is a bit more realistic. Although they're not giving us money upfront, they are giving us 50 grand more, and every little helps. Golden Tiger will be done by the next race, so we'll not need them. Also, they're 13th above. We usually do better than that, so we need somebody around 9 or 10. Okay, so I think the gearbox is done. So we built a very dodgy, very high risk level gearbox. So this is done. We'll not fit it, obviously. We'll get it banned. What we'll do is, since the guys are sitting on their hands doing nothing, we'll tell them to get this done. This will still take a while because this is 1258. The maximum it goes is 1372. So we'll improve it fully. We don't have to worry about reliability on this thing, because no big deal. Because next season it will be bad to begin with anyway. And so yeah, so let's design something else. So our brakes are good, and we haven't built anything apart from the gearbox, so we can either build another one for the other guy, or see, we are weakest in the gearbox. Our engine is also a bit weak this season, so front wing isn't too bad, I guess. See, we don't have money to build a lot of stuff. Front wing is cheap, plus we can build it quickly, so we'll just quickly build this one. We have to try and get to either 2 epics if you want to use them this season, or we get 2 very high level risky parts for next season. I think probably better to prepare for next season. We are like comfortably going to hold on to 3rd, hopefully. We just need one more good race, and I think we'll be almost certain to hold on to 3rd. So we'll get our objective done, so we shouldn't waste too much money on improving this year's car and focus on next year's car. Let's see the mail. Sydney, 27 laps, 3.6 to 40% chance of rain. I hope it rains, because we are good in rain. So telemetry center. Okay, front wing is done. Okay, build another one, please. Let's see what the numbers are. Okay, original is 1278. This one is 1273. Okay, and okay, build a good one. We don't really care about any of these things, so we'll just keep building until we can get 2 for the price of 1 with the epic settings. We are exceptionally weak with the gearbox and the front wing. I mean, engine is also not looking that good now. See, front wing is 7th, suspension is 7th, Rear wing is 5. Brakes are 3rd. We haven't touched the brakes all season and they are the 3rd. So I think it's just a random thing for some reason. And we haven't even made the handling and braking thing, whatever. So brakes are the 3rd best. And overall we are 7th. Let's see what she came back with, the scouting report. Who did she scout? Mandy, I think. Ooh, feedback is rubbish. But these guys do improve better per week. If her feedback was good, I could have considered her. I mean, we are not really looking to change drivers. I'm quite happy with my 3 drivers. Even Marlene is good on feedback. Our sponsors are suddenly quite bad, which is strange. Okay, so another front wing done. Okay, what is this? Is in a bid for greater equality between the teams, the GMA is considering whether or not to remove the ability for the teams to choose from the available tire compounds before each race weekend. A pre-distributed set of tire choices would put everyone on an even keel, making the race results slightly more over the car and the driver. The rule change would certainly remove a major strategic element from the race weekend, which may be disappointing for some team specialists. It will be interesting to see whether or not that impacts the way they vote next week. So what they're saying is we won't be free to choose. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So 1273. Okay, so we can now build a great one. Next up we'll build an epic one. So once we get to epic level, our wind tunnel is quite good, so can we actually build legendary ones? Let's see the HU. We are making the wind tunnel, so it takes 10 weeks. Our design center is the worst apparently, 9th. Yeah, we don't have the money to improve the design center. Okay, on to Sydney. If it rains we could get lucky, otherwise we will struggle to get inside the top 6. Let's risk it. Even if we get lucky in one session, it's better than 13th. Okay, tire wear is high, fuel burn is medium. So probably need more of the mediums. Yeah, we'll have an even split. Okay, on to Sydney. They're saying 40% chance of rain, but I'm not really expecting it, because when they show the drops on the cloud and the drops in the sort of corner, top corner, that's when it tends to rain. If they don't show it, even if they're saying 40%, it tends to not rain. At least that's what I've noticed. We can push a bit on the fuel, but we don't have that luxury on the tires. And this is a 29 lap race, right? 27, 29. I keep forgetting. 29 is Canada. This is, I think, 27. Okay, Marlene and Cristiano. Yep, dry in the practice. Let's look at the tires. So 16 to 18, 12 to 14. I think Surikov might be able to do 2 stints on the softs here. He might not be able to do it. So I think let's start working on the softs. Because Surikov, if he can get 15 and yeah, I think he should be fine. He might even be able to do soft and super soft. Okay, let's see. So high downforce probably. Handling, we need oversteer clearly. And I think shorter on the gearing. Never really sure. I mean, looking at this track, it should be longer on the gearing. And there's only really one tight corner. I mean 3, 4 with quite angular, so yeah, I suppose this is fine. And with Marlene we have 14 to 16 on this and 10 to 12 on this, so Surikov is similar, I think. Yeah, so I think we should focus more on the soft. We could do 2 stints on the soft with Surikov. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If he struggles in the first stint, we'll put him on the medium. I think that would be the right move. We'll go high on the downforce, maybe not that much. Around here. And definitely oversteer. Speed balance about here. Okay, as always, you can skip practice and head straight to qualifying on the race. I'll put the timestamps in the description and the comment section. Okay, how'd you go? Do the race trim first. Yep. I don't think it's raining in practice. Yeah, if it doesn't rain, if it's a dry race, then we struggle badly here. I think we finished outside the points last season. Last season or was the season before? I think it was season before. I don't remember. We've already done so many races. This is the 7th time we are coming to Sydney, so it just gets muddled up. But the first time was our best. We won there. In fact, first 3 seasons we had pole here every time. So gear ratios are perfect. Cristiano. Okay, he's saying wrong arrow, so I think we need to maybe go... See, the lap is a bit longer here, so if we bring him in, we may not struggle to get level 3s. So we think we need more downforce, at least on Cristiano's car. Handling is awesome, good. I think his downforce would be okay. Handling is spot on. Okay, so I think it's just the downforce on Cristiano. Everything else is sort of more or less in the ballpark. Okay, level 2 is done. So I think another 2 laps and we should be able to get to level 3s. Just keep an eye on the track. I don't see any water. Yep. Our design center is bad, so we need to figure out a way to... How do we do that? We just don't have the money. We won't have money for the car if we do that. Okay. Level 3 is done. So downforce is poor. Why is the downforce poor? Surely we don't need that much more. I think it's the other way around. I think we need less downforce here. Probably. So the gearing was excellent. Handling probably come back a bit as well. Maybe we went too far on the oversteer. Okay, let's see if this improves things. Okay, out you go. See, for her the downforce is good, so I think we may actually have to go even more. Okay, well, what we'll do is we will go a bit more on her and we'll find out if we are doing the wrong thing. With the handling, we'll come back. Same with the gearing. Out here. And let's see what she has to say. There's only 83 on her as well. Yeah, they're all sort of being okay with it, but poor downforce was unexpected. Okay, so we need more downforce, that's clear. So he would have, downforce is worse now, so we'll have to bring him in. Yeah, we needed high downforce, that's what I thought initially, so my guess was right. Yeah, we need high downforce, like very high downforce. Okay, so just go nuts. Okay, so bring back the thingy. Definitely increase the gearing. Okay, we don't know which way to go with the handling, so we just need to sort out the downforce. Okay, she's happy with the handling. We'll let her do her thing because I think she is overall happier. Okay, speed balance is also much better. So I think with her, I think we are in the ballpark. He's happy with the downforce. Can we get level 3s here? It looks a bit difficult. Yeah, level 3 is done. Level 2 is done. Okay. Okay, they're happy with the handling. She is coming in this lap, so she can do another lap. Hopefully. Excellent, and 2 Brits. Okay, so which way do we go? Okay, I think this could be better. Or maybe the other side. Okay, let's see the other side first. Ooh, that should have been a crash. They're blending into each other. Should we bring her in? Will they get to level 3s? Yes. Okay, Marlene, let's see. Okay, not much improvement. Okay, guess that's fine. 2 excellence and a great, 2 greats and an excellent. So yeah, that's fine. Decent practice session, I guess. Yeah, what we really need is rain for the race as well as the quali if possible. It doesn't, I don't think it's going to rain. If it does, we will probably secure 3rd place here. If we don't, because the rest of the season is just us trying to stay up 3rd place, hold on 3rd place, which we should be able to do. Unless the Panther team simply wins a couple of races or something, which I don't think they should. Okay, dry on Saturday as well. So yeah, we just have to make sure we do better than Panther, and that would be enough. Any rain? No. No, 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 no. Now the question is, do we save a tire for... Let's see how many laps Surikov can do on the soft tire. 10 to 12. 14 to 16. Is it possible realistically? I think realistically we should just do 2 stints on the soft. Let's not try, because I thought maybe let's put him out for 1 quali attempt and then save 1 tire. We could still do that. Okay, let's send him out. If he does a decent job first up, we may do that. With Cristiano, he won't be able to do 2 stints on this. He should be able to do, but he's not as smooth, basically, that's what I'm saying. So bringing the soft tire during the race, unless it rains, I don't see that happening. So depends what kind of a lap Surikov does. If he does like an excellent lap, because even getting inside top 6 is a bit difficult for us. And he's got a lot of traffic in front, so yeah, I don't think this is going to be too good for either of them. .3 off the pace. Not good. Yeah, Cristiano is better than Surikov. Yeah, he had a lot of traffic, I'm guessing. 8 and 9. 10 and 11. 11, 12. Okay, 12 and 13 is where they are. And the question is, now, what do we do here? Is it worth it trying to go? Why don't we just send them out on the same tire? I haven't done that. Okay, let's see if this helps. Yeah, use the same tire. We want to save 1 tire. With you, I can give you a new tire. Yeah, with him, we can give him a new tire. Okay, let the mark go, whichever car that is. Okay, we need Surikov to do a good lap. I mean, we could still end up with a good race if it rains. Now he's got another car in front of him, so his lap is messed up again. No improvement from Surikov, and no improvement from him either. So basically giving him a new tire and him not getting a new tire made absolutely no difference. 12 and 13. Yeah, see, that's the problem here. If it rains, we are excellent here. If it doesn't, we are very bad. Okay, DeGraaf is on pole here. Oh. Bad quali. Okay, let's save the quali. Oh no, it's not wet at the start. I mean, hopefully it does still get wet. Because even if it's wet at the start, it doesn't help us. Oh, it looks like a dry race. Yeah, I know it. This is going to be a bad weekend for us. So we'll go with Surikov. We'll put him on the soft and try to do 2 stints on these. With Cristiano, he will fall down badly if we give him the mediums. Okay, we'll start him up on the soft as well, and then we'll put him on the medium by lap 11 or something. 11, 12. Let's see how many laps he can get. And we'll push on the fuel. We'll push on 1 lap for the tires, because otherwise they'll be too cold. But we have to get... it's going to be a struggle with Cristiano. Maybe we should have tried 2 stints on the medium. Okay, Surikov has squeezed ahead, it seems. Okay, Surikov is doing a good job so far. But yeah, we just simply don't have the pace here. Okay, tires are not getting warm enough. Okay, let's just attack a bit more. With Surikov we can afford to attack. Hopefully he doesn't crash. Yeah, smoothness is a big deal. We need drivers to be smooth. Our cruise has crashed. Okay, so back off and on the fuel as well. Push and back off. Yeah, because we need him to do the laps, otherwise he'll be in trouble. We need at least 11 laps or something. I don't think it's doable. Okay, Surikov, you can push on the fuel. Okay, he's down into 11 as well, so initial good start hasn't worked out. As long as he can stay close to these people. Because there are a mix of people on medium and soft and super soft. If he can stay close to this pack and go 1 or 2 laps longer than the super softs, he could still be in this. The tire temps are just not good. Yeah, I think we should stop worrying about getting the temperatures up, because if we try, we won't be able to get to the end. So I'll let them get the tires cold. What can you do? Okay, still close to these guys. It's like close enough to have a look, basically. Okay, push on the fuel. Yeah, you would attack, but should I tell them to attack? See, people are pitting now. Costa is pitting, and this is only lap 7. We'll struggle to get 14 laps here, even with Surikov. Look at that. That was Balcazar, I think. Yes. Now Balcazar has already gone on to the medium, so I think they'll be stopping twice. We are trying to stop once here. I think we may have to go on the mediums even for Surikov. I'm more worried about Cristiano getting to the end here. So we are 8 and 9. The front 3 are a long way ahead, so they'll be fine. Balcazar is on the medium. I don't think Balcazar's race is looking great, because she'll have to stop again. In fact, most people will have to stop again. See, De Graaf will have to stop. Sharp has gone on a used medium. Becker is on a soft, so he'll have to probably pit again. And he'll probably go on the super softs if they have a set. Sharp doesn't even have a set of mediums. Okay, he wants to pit already. Okay, back off here. Conserve the tire. We'll pit you next lap. We need at least 11 laps here. Surikov back up as well. We need another 2 laps. He might be able to do 13 here. We have to go on the mediums for him. Yeah, we are fine on the fuel, but tire is a problem. Yeah, we should have gone 2 stints on the medium for Cristiano. And a bad pit stop, just to sweeten everything. Okay, pace is still okay, so I think we can try and push him for 1 more lap here. Yeah, just to make sure he does this. We'll have to be extra careful on the end here as well. Yeah, Cristiano is in trouble now. Not only was he struggling on the tires, now they messed up his pit stop. And he's 14 seconds behind De Wolf. Yeah, they tend to do that every few races. Wow. Both pit stops messed up. Can't really. It's crazy here. What a disaster. He's just in front of his teammate. Yeah, I think we'll struggle to get points here. 50 seconds off the pace. I think this is a track where pitting isn't really a disadvantage here. Staying out long isn't really a huge advantage, basically. Yeah, this is bad. So let's see Lipponen. Where is Lipponen? I don't see Lipponen. Lipponen is 10, so he's scoring 1 point. And who is Lipponen's teammate? I forgot who the other Panther car is. Vercruz. No, Vercruz is... yeah, who is the other? Fischer. Fischer is the other Panther. So Fischer is 8. Lipponen is 9. So they're scoring a few points. It's not really end of the world for us, because from now until the end we don't really care about scoring many points. We just need to make sure they don't score more than us towards the end of the season. We have more or less secured third place. See, there are a lot of cars, and I wonder how many of these are pitting. Wow, this looks interesting. Surikov, can you try and see if you can clear this lot? It's looking nice here. Okay, out of this lot, only Hamilton looks like he could go to the end. Why all of a sudden? I think if Surikov hadn't had that bad pit stop, he would have been ahead of these people. Okay, back up on the fuel. Try and see if you can clear this lot. But I can't really tell him to push. Okay, come on, come on. Lipponen. See, Lipponen and Fischer. If you can get past these two, we're already doing better than the Panthers. And that is probably the third place in the bag. He really wants to attack. There's so many cars in front. Yeah, Hamilton is probably getting away now. I think the three in front, De Wolf, Fischer and Lipponen, they will be pitting, so that is doable. I think we can finish 7th here, 8th probably. Even Costa and Hamilton will get to the end, but we need these people to clear out of the way. I can't really tell him to attack now. Okay, we'll push on the fuel. We need to make sure we make it with these tires. And he's losing a lot of time here by getting stuck here. Narrow track, overtaking isn't that easy, even though we are on the quicker tire. Yeah, we need to clear this thing. Yeah, so realistically, come on, man. I thought you were good at overtaking. We need these people to pit. Okay, one of them pitted, I think. Costa. Yeah, so one stop is the right way to do this, but if you get stuck and if your mechanics screw up your pit stop, he's losing time behind this, so I'll just conserve the tires a bit just to make sure we get to the end here. If these guys pit, we'll be ahead anyway. So we are up to 8. Yeah, So now Lipponen is the one in front. If he pits, so we can actually get 7 here. Yeah, he is pitting. Not bad. Persani, look, Persani behind his worst tire. So imagine if we hadn't messed up the pit stop, we might have actually been ahead of Hamilton. We might even have made it into the sponsor objective. So actually this is not a bad result. Not a bad result. We are ahead of Fisher and we are ahead of Lipponen. So our main rivals, we are better than them right now in terms of points. Yeah, you can just back off on the fuel. Okay, surprisingly went better than I expected. Now see, Hamilton is only about 6 seconds ahead, and had we not had that bad pit stop, we would have been ahead. We had a bad pit stop with both the drivers, so we would have been inside the objective. Okay, so one more lap to go. I guess push on the fuel since this is the last lap. Bergman could win this now. Bergman is now second. Okay, Sharp, Bergman, Balcazar, Becker, and then us. Costa has caught up quite a bit. Okay, nearly. Yeah, 7 and 8 is good. We just missed our sponsor objective, I think, because of that bad pit stop. Had they not messed up Surikov's bad pit stop, we would have made it. So okay, not bad at all. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to finish inside the points here, so 7-8 is good. So how many points is that? 6 and 10 points. Okay, he's still holding on to second in the drivers, which is still a great achievement. Okay, now we are officially third, but as you can see, we have extended our lead over the Panther team, 130 ahead. So yeah, we have secured third more or less. If they finish, let's say 1 and 2 for the next 3 races, that's 129. Okay, and we don't score a single point. There's still a point behind us. So yeah, so third place is secure. We can chillax, focus on next year's car, and just enjoy the remaining races. Our objective is done for the season. So 100%, boss is not happy with fourth. Yeah, we could have made money here. Okay, a decent result. All our hard work at the start of the season means we can sort of relax a bit towards the end and just enjoy the races, make some parts for next year's car, etc, etc. Okay, Rio is wet. I like that. Okay, so that is the end of Sydney. Not a great result, but 7-8 consistent result, I would say. And yeah, on to Brazil. So I'll see you for the Brazilian Grand Prix.